Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and now I'm going to be doing another piece, a bit of work to this piece. I am sitting here reasonably warm, cool, nice outside, nice sunshiny day. I'm going to put this little heart on here. Then I'm going to make a bow to put on this thing because I'm just going to have to, I'm just going to have to make one. That's all there is to it. Because everything I'm looking at's not working for me so far. I've even got myself sidetracked over here looking in the dish to see if I can find a nice piece of pink or mauve one would work, wouldn't it? That'd look nice. If I could find a nice small thin... Oh, I found a pin. Oh, I thought I took all the pins out of these things. Because these are my... Oh dear. I'm looking here in the... A minute, we've got a piece of that. I'm in a dish. It's got all my bits and pieces. Some bits of... there's ribbons in here, right? And I wanted a piece that's only really thin, pink, to make a bow. Oh, goodness me, I better get that out of there. That hurt. You get out of there. I never got around to putting these into bags, but I probably will one day. When I feel like I can't even looking through here like this anymore. Because when you put them in the bag, you can see what's in the bag. You don't have to scritch all through it all and scratch about like this. Okay. So get out a yellow piece while you're here. Righto, I will. Okay, now put that back in there for a minute. So I found this in there too, which I thought might sit nice as a bow. I'll show you in a minute how I did this when I do it, if it works. Suppose I can show you if it doesn't work, can't I? This stuff's good for couching. This is chenille. A bit of chenille thread. That's what we have here. Pull that through. It's going to curl up and look like it's, not paying attention. It's not thought it'd sit nice. It's all over the place, isn't it? There we go. Come on. Thank you everybody for leaving your comments. I would really love to read them. I put a little heart up for you today because the other day because I was doing stuff and I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to write little thank yous, but I thank you anyway. I really love to read your comments and it's really exciting to see what you just have to say. Now that I'm not real sure about, okay, so we're going to leave that to the side for a minute. Okay, so I'll try this one. I have actually got light pink like this size. You make these with a jig, but I don't have the jig at the moment to make the bow, and plus I have a bow maker on one of these boards that I bought, but it's not in the room with me. I put it out in another room because it does all them things and I only have to have one thing when I'm in my lounge room, and then I don't have to have a whole heap of stuff out there. Cluttering up my space. Okay, so that's pretty. Now that's pretty. I've got an awful long tail on that. But now if you cut it on an angle like this, I'm sure if I'm here, right, I'm in the shot. If you cut it on an angle, it won't fray. Okay. I want to put that there. I will use these buttons, I think. A little bead. I'll get another button in a minute. Do I want this little heart? This little thing? Here. There. I just feel like I need something here. This here is this part is really balking me. I suppose I could put stitches on it too, like I did where the bird is. I'll think about that while I put this here, because I definitely think I want this heart thing. Okay, I definitely want the heart thing. Whoops. Oh, I didn't put a knot in the cotton. I did not put a knot in me cotton. Righto. I'll get it in a minute, nobody panic. Got it. I got a piece of thread coming through there that where I sewed on that other thing. I didn't like it. I feel I can get all these bits off here. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little tiny stitch over the edge of the heart. And really, it's easier and much better if you start from the piece of fabric and come onto the piece of applique than what it is going the other way for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. You know, pick up the fabric first and then go and pick up, stitch down that bit. Definitely need to go and work on that, that rose a bit more. Got a piece of cotton in that. Righto. If you wanted to, you could put some initials in the heart if you felt like you needed to do that. Either if you don't want to embroider it on, you could draw it on there. You could. There we go. That's done. I like it too. I'm still liking it. That's good, isn't it? Now, will I proceed to do any more on that, or will I continue on? That's good, isn't it? I do like that. Now I'm looking for something. I think the buttons. I'm looking for the little buttons. Do I want pink ones or white ones? If we, here's some wings. Oh, very interesting. It's good to have everything in your one space, isn't it? You can find it all then, can't you? And so I've got some more little ones in here. There's white and there's a few pinks, really, really bright pink ones. So I might have those. Hang on a second. What have I got here? Butterfly. Oh yes, that's a nice one too. Goodness me. I won't be a minute. I'll have this back in here and we'll look at this. I have a bow in here, look. And I have some butterflies. I know I've got a bow in there. Okay. I think I like that. I think I like that better. There's a little roll of cotton, look. Yeah, cute. I made that myself. One I made earlier. Right. That butterfly definitely set that off a lot better than the one underneath, wouldn't it? I need to put something on him to get him a bit more life, I think. Put this back in your little jar. In that, back in the jar. Which one of these is winning here? I think I might do something with the flower first. Hang on a second. Where's the little buttons that I wanted to get out here? If I put any on here, I can't see them. Wait a minute. I have the little flower. I think that's too bright, is it? I definitely should be looking into the after fixing that. It's very white, isn't it? That one, very white. It's white colour. Okay, got any light colour pink? There we go. Here's one. Any more in there? Probably is in the other jars though. I don't know if I use these ones. I think they're too bright. Is that a thing? I don't know about that, Sonya, if it's too bright or not. I have to sew these. Let's see what that happens when we do that. Right. Good one, Sonya. I bought the tweezers because I can't pick up anything. Not only because, like I said, my nails, they're very small, these things that I like to use. So, well, that's a good colour, isn't it? Actually, that's the colour I would like my nails, this one here. I do like that. Isn't it nice? It's a yellow. Anyway, just put these back in here. What else have I got up here that I might use for something on here? I just love making bits, putting bits on. Look what I've got here in the box. If I get in the box myself. There we go. I've got letters and numbers of these ones in here that are plain, but I'm not looking at them. I wanted to see these ones here. They're can't get hold of it. Yes, I can. There's a U. I have these metal ones too. Isn't that cool? Isn't that weird? You know, I collected up these things when I did not have any idea what I was going to do with them. None whatsoever. I never knew what I was going to do with these. There's a Y. Because there's all this stuff you can go onto these things. I'm really keen on these. I'm really liking these. I think I'm going to have to I might have to do something with those. I might have to colour them if I can. And I'm sure I can somehow. I'm going to leave them out for a minute. I'm going to do something with those. I've got one red one I kept out in accidentally. I'm supposed to be doing this, but this is how I craft, okay? This is how I craft. I just do this way. I can't help it. I just see things, find things, and look at things and go, oh dear, look at that, I'll have that. And I'll put that back in there and probably won't be able to find it now. The little bows. These would be really good fun done in colours, wouldn't they? Because then you could use the odd one on here. When I bought these, I got a truckload of them. I didn't realise how many was in the thing. Giving a few away. Never used any myself though. Here's an E. I do like. You see, that sort of thing you can put on, can't you? Would I leave it like that? Well, I don't know. You could use them in the journals, couldn't you? Yep, I got a whole heap, and I got rid of a whole heap because what I was going to do with them. And then you find an idea, don't you? We got an S anywhere. This is starting to turn into something. Here we go. Look at that. Make a word. I'd be more inclined to put the word together, wouldn't you? So don't mind that side. But then you see it's got the dark, it's dark around there. Anyway, you might see me come back on here after and do something with those, I hope. I'll see if I can make something with them. I'm going to do some sewing on here now. Sorry for fiddling about. But this is how we do crafting, isn't it? We have to go and look at all sorts of different things that we could use. Well, I do. Can't help myself. I like to see what's going on. And what I can put where. So I need something down here, but I need to fix this. I need to fix this because it's not one of my favourite pieces. I think I'm going to actually see if I can embroider over it a bit with some white. Put some more white in it. Maybe. Righto. Get yourself a needle and cotton here. Righto, I've got this one. Okay. Now I've got this. It's not white, but it's... Oh, yes, it is. Should I put white in it? I'm going to try and see if I can dull it down. Whether this is going to work or not, I don't know. We'll both find out together, won't we? See if we can do that. I'm sorry I moved this camera a bit. Back there. Okay. Hope we're in the right spot. Posy? I went to say posy and spot at the same time. That's why that strange words comes out your mouth. I should have some white thread cotton to do this. Hang on a second. Oh, no. I meant, what's the name thread? What do you call it? Crochet thread. Whereabouts is that? Over that way. Right, well, I'm not going to drag anything. I've got a few things I'll put over this way. I have. I'll be able to have my own fingernails soon. See how thick they make these? Look at that. It's just scary. That's why you can't pick up nothing. See, mine are right up under there now. That's good. I'll be able to just put gel nails on from now on. Put the gel, I hope. And that way they'll be better, I hope. I'll be able to do stuff. I can actually use these though because they're not very long, but the others have got really long before I got them done again. Left it way too long. Oh, I don't know, you just got to get an appointment, you got to feel like going and doing it and all this sort of thing too. You can't just pop up there I don't have that ability to do that. I hope I don't muck this up because I don't feel like I want to redo it. I'm going to just put some white around here for some reason. I need to disguise it a bit, and even the green needs to be toned down somewhat. So I think it's Saturday now, but I don't know when you'll be watching this because probably not till one day next week, I suppose. I wanted to try and do as many as I could because on Tuesday I've got to go back out again. There's things in your life you have to go and deal with. I've got to go and have a pedicure. So I've been doing a lot of stuff to... What on earth is that? Somebody outside. I don't think it was my husband. I think it was the neighbours out there choking or coughing or something. Jeremy's still inside. So, yeah, but I've got to go and do that. So you have to do these things. For yourself, don't you? You don't want to be falling apart. Oh well. Don't know any good stories today either. I just told one earlier, but on the other video, but I don't think I can think of anything now. That looks better. I do like that. That looks better. I know it's probably not supposed to look like this itself, but I've got a flower press too, and I'm going to do some flower pressing. I'm waiting for my husband's pansies. But they get lots on there. They get lots on, so I can pinch a few pansies, so I can do some things with them. It's still in the shot here. Started watching a story called Undercover. It's only new on Stan. Huh? I don't remember now which one's on it, but it's really good. And I'm really, oh dear, it's about this man that's been undercover for 20 years, and I'm just absolutely got no idea what his, well, wonder what his wife's going to say. She doesn't know. Oh dear. That'd be a bit of a letdown for you, wouldn't it, really? Maybe I need to do the whole, like, put all this around here closer together. Why did I come up in the same place? I don't understand what I've done wrong. Hang on, yeah, that'd be better. Put more. Sometimes more can be better with more on, and sometimes it can't. Come on. I went to Vinnie's yesterday. Nothing much there. Definitely a lot more stuff at the Can Assist place. They get some really good stuff in there. I'm trying to keep away from that lady for a while that sells all the stuff, all the craft stuff. I'm not very pleased with her. It doesn't matter though, I suppose. Don't need any myself. I do not. Now that is better. I think that's better. I like that. Turn it the right way. Yeah, but I need to do something with the leaves now. I need to do something with them because they're too there. They're just too there. I don't know what that means, but they are. Oh, that's better. I like that. I've toned that down a bit. There was just too much blue on it. I know you probably think that's a bit silly, but I can't really explain it any better than that. It was just not working for me. And these, maybe if I put something around it, it might feel like it's looking a bit better. So we could do some pink around it. Some nice pink. Where's the darker one, like this one here? What did I use that on? Up there. That's okay. I'll use this down here. No. Is it too much and too close? What about the yellow? What about yellow? You didn't put your bow. Oh, look at that. That could do a little bow. I'll have to come in here one day and do my table. It's a little bit messy. I don't think it is, and I can find things on it. It's really good because I'm not actually messing it up. I've just got a few things sitting here that I like to use, and I haven't done my video on what it looks like yet in here because I just haven't got around to it. And plus I need to still do a bit more tidying. I suppose I should show you anyway. It just looks a lot like I did before, but not untidy. Now, will I put that there? I will, because I think I know now what I'm going to do. Cut it on an angle, Sonya. I sort of did. It looks like it's a bit dirty there. It had a bit of pen or something on it, has it? I'll do another one, because that's not clean. I'm sure it's not. It should be. Might have got a bit of pen or something off something when I just make two loops like this and wrap them around one another. You got two rabbit ears, I suppose, and you pop that one through there. Righto. And then I'm just going to pull it down. I don't mind how much I use because I really want to make sure it's neat and tidy into the right size. So if you put it through, you've got an extra tail, it doesn't matter. I can surely use that on something one day somewhere. What do you think about me taking that across there? No, not with this piece. Maybe do it some other time, something else, Sonya. You need to put this down smaller. It's not small enough. There's littler. That's good. Should probably make some little bows. about that way. That looks nice. I'll have that. And I'm going to use this. Have I threaded it up properly yet? I think I do. I'm going to use the pink. I only got one strand, and that's okay because that'll do. It'll put this on here just fine. I'll start up here. Right, and I'm just going to put stitches down the middle. Small ones. One piece of embroidery thread I got. Just one piece. One strand. So you can use whatever you like if you're going to do this sort of thing. I didn't really want to take it I didn't really want it to go onto there yet, or at all, I should say, because I'm not too close to the edge of the ribbon. If you want to put some glue on, which I probably will do because I don't want to upset it. I don't want to make it come undone, or the end bit. I don't want it to come undone. Let's do some stitches across here. Whoops. Things get caught up. We don't get upset about ow. We don't get upset about it. And you know what, them words just come out, this ow and oops, and they just fall out of your mouth, don't they? Because if you make a mistake, it just happens like that. Now, we go up here. No, don't do that, Sonya. You can put it in the centre, but don't, I'm going to come through just the back piece of the ribbon, come up here and just take it through and hold down the back piece, not the front bit, not the top bit, I should say. Just that bit, okay, and it shouldn't come undone, I hope. Up there, and go through here, come up through here, and then go back down through there, okay? And that'll hold that bit there. I might put another stitch down in this bit. Might need another little stitch. Here we go. Now, I need to fasten this down, but I'll do that directly because I'm going to be putting more on here. I do want to put a tiny bit of glue on this while I'm still... Maybe I'll leave it, because otherwise I'm going to get it stuck to everything, because I've got to say that now. My pin won't go back in there. Why would it do that to me ever? Come on. Because it has to be. It's working now, but... Right, so I've got some pink. Yeah, we don't it too dark. This one. I'm putting these needles in my... it's my felt ironing pad. Just the thing for sewing on. It's just the thing. Lots of fun sewing on this. Okay, so now I'm going to make some bits around here. See, I'm going to sew a bit. I might even do the stars again. What do you reckon? We'll do French knots. Let's do little knots instead. Only 2 wraps and poke through. Hang on to what you've got. Hang on to everything. Hang on to this. Get hold of your fabric. You want to hang on to everything, okay? Now, I'll do some French knots. Fill in the... I like to wrap 3, but I'm only going to do 2 because this has got... Move out of my way here, things. Because this is thicker. This is... what's the name? crochet thread or pearl cotton. Whoops. Got it. I'm going to even come up in here a bit so I can, amongst this flower here. Won't even recognise it when I'm finished. It was a hanky, this was, that I got this piece off her. That was a bit of embroidery. This was a hanky. There was a doily thing, or some sort of thing like that. But it's already got a lot of embroidery on it, see, and I guess I don't have to do as much, I suppose, this way. But that didn't matter. I just wanted to show you how you could use these because they are really worthwhile doing. Somebody said they can't cut theirs up. It doesn't matter. Look, what about if you cut it up and turn it into something like this? Actually, if you got enough, you could make a whole heap of these, couldn't you? You don't have to just settle for one. You could have stacks of them. I'm going over in here. I'm going to go right over in here where that stem is because I just needed it to be not a big bunch of green, if you know what I mean. It's not actually, I'm not putting it on top of it, I'm just putting it near it, like in amongst the leaves. Okay. If you need any questions answered, just ask me. If I'm doing this too fast and you can't follow me, but all you have to do is just hang on to everything. Don't let it go. See, I've still got hold of this under my fingers over here, keeping it as taut as I can without, wrecking it. I've got hold of it tight so I don't, it doesn't come undone, and then it's not going to be too hard for me to pull through because you just let it go at the right time. Sit down and just practice, just do a square of knots because they're really easy. Honestly, when I first started doing these, which was in 1993, I learned a French knot. So that was 30 years ago. Yeah, and so nearly, and so I have been making the French knot for 30 years. Now that probably might end up in the. I'll try not to get everything in the side bit. Now look, how does that look? I'm so pleased with this. I wanted to fix that without having to take it out, that piece, and I have. As far as I'm concerned, I have. I've got right down to the nitty gritty here on the. Make sure that's pulled through far enough so you don't mug up your knot. There we go. And I'm just going to put a few more there, I think. I'll see. Have a look and see what we like. Make sure that we skewer that out at the back, and that'll be all right, because unless I'm going to be dragging it around the yard, I don't think it'll come undone. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, now, to be honest with you, I was just thinking that was just way wrong with the colour of the blue and everything, but now I really like that because I've toned it all, set it all back a bit so it's not so over the top now. I hope you enjoyed it. Now this has got to be done because it's definitely not, and so that'll be the next part I suppose I can work on, but I'll have to come back to that, I think. So what do I do today? I've settled that down, I've put that on there, and I put that on there, and I put the little heart on there. So I did a little bit, so I'll show you, you can continue on with yours. But that needed this. This really did need them spots because it was just too plain, and now hopefully it'll all go in together when I get to that bit. It'll all blend in together. So you'll see the picture as a whole instead of just... You will probably see the little birdie out there by himself, but that's okay because... I don't know why, but I feel it's okay. See, it. You know what I mean? If you see that first, that's right. I've got to do this round here, but I'll come back and I'll do that another time. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave me a comment and a thumbs up. Subscribe. Put the little bell on and put a little notification on the bell so you can see when I put another video up. And be careful, be safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.